Colorism. Stupid argument. I'm sitting there listening to people talk about how black dudes out here are colorists nowadays, and nobody wants to date anybody dark skinned because of colorism and all this other shit. Explain something to me. How is it that you can sit here and claim colorism is even actually a thing when at the same time those very people that you accuse black men of being colorists for dating, those are the very people that you include when it comes to your definition of black female. You don't really even see a definition of black female anymore. Any light bright to darker to black as night can be categorized as a black female nowadays based on 5, 6 degrees of separation even, and that's at the extreme. But for the most part, one drop rule like a motherfucker. It's perfectly okay to some people. It's perfectly okay to lump all these females in with being black, but yet, as soon as it's time for picking, it's a problem. I'm waiting for this whole issue to blossom amongst the females. I'm waiting for this whole issue to just explode. At some point, the question is going to come up, are they black or not? Because you can't talk about how everybody's black, but you're not black enough when it comes to dating. Oh, she black enough to be included as a black woman for all her accomplishments, but the second she starts to date somebody that is darker than she is a problem. Oh, but if she dates someone as lighter than she is, which is actually kind of weird, if she dates someone that's lighter than she is, it's not a problem. I don't even see how they even get a tinge of solidarity. It shows their inability to map things all the way out to its logical conclusion. They're going to have beef within themselves. I mean, you actually see it whenever they try to get along these linear causes. Everything else in the background kind of fucks it up. You actually see it now. So much has changed. Like, so much has changed. You still see the same argument. Same argument on YouTube between black females and black men. Same shit. Nothing has changed in the past 10 years. And now, this whole debate with colorism. And these are people that are happily call themselves people of color, or people that are happily call themselves black and can't even define what the fuck black is supposed to be, at least as a point of representation. Who's going to represent you at the national, international table or contest or judging booth or whatever? What is the quintessential black female? Well, you have people who are lighter than all hell winning beauty contests in the names of African countries, in the names of historically African um, dwellings, everything. It just doesn't make any sense. Nobody, like, everybody's going to applaud this. Nobody's going to have anything to say. But again, the second she gets with someone that's darker than she is, it's a problem. The second you get with somebody that's lighter than she is, it's going to be praised. And then on top of that, don't let her get with a dude that's darker than she is, and then they don't work out, and then that same chick turns around and gets with someone lighter. Oh, they gonna really look at black dudes for that. Some females are hell bent on having a problem with black men no matter what. These damaged, scarred individuals, these are the ones that like to flag people's videos and shit. Yeah, a lot of people didn't even realize that my account got flagged. I didn't even know it got flagged. It's been so while since I posted to YouTube that I got an alert that my account was flagged, and I actually thought it was funny. But maybe they can figure out how the hell can you even bring up the whole colorism argument when you're accepting these same women in mass groups when it comes to accomplishments and accolades and everything else that you want to use them for. I wonder if the females who are not as dark as what I would say the typical um, black female in America is. But females is not as dark. I wonder how y'all feel about these females having a problem with you dating dudes that are black. Even though they call you a black woman, whatever they want to take advantage of you, they have a problem with you dating dudes darker than you. They gonna look at you like, oh, you go after that light ass bitch. Hey, look, my bad about the static on the stream. I ain't never did this shit live, like for real. It's probably the headphones. I don't know. I'm gonna get it together, like probably another set of headphones. But I just had to put that out there. I know it seemed like it's a lost cause at the end of the day. Like it's funny because when you look at the whole situation, it's like wow, nothing has changed. Well, a lot has changed. I mean, I do want to say a shout out to B1 because they've been on some whole different next level shit. Like, just shout out to B1. But yeah, they really will hit the wall. Like when we talked about the wall of silence years ago, we talked about the wall of silence and we were trying to figure out like if there were any solutions that would make any of these situations salvageable. And what wind up happening is it just wasn't that much salvageable. And I was just like damn, like where do you go from here? Well, if you have any children, you pretty much raise your sons up to go after power, wealth, influence, education. And when, of course, when I say education, I don't just mean formal education. I mean just try to become knowledgeable about as many things you possibly can and find your niche, that type of thing. But as far as females, a lot of these dudes are raising their sons not to deal with the same type of bullshit they went through. I mean, as a matter of fact, I mean, I said this a long time ago. I mean, a couple people said this a while back where these boys, the new age progressive, you call them the EL group, they're being raised to not even be attractive to their own females based on the type of shit that's going on. These boys are being raised to go out there and do what they're supposed to do, and that's not even the type of men that these young females are attracted to. Like they can't see that they have a different definition of what a guy is supposed to be. They not even. That's just a whole different situation. It's funny, but I mean, and then you bring in the whole colorism shit. Like it's funny, but I'm gonna try and get this figured out because I can't really tell till after it's over. So I'll catch y'all later, man. Long I say too. Good to be back.